I'm Jen Valentine. I'm here with alternative health expert Bryce Wild, and we're going to be talking about our poop.
That's right. We are talking about poop. It's a conversation we need to have.
Now, how often should we be going number 2?
All right. Well, if you're in the business of number 2, we want to be number 1.
Yes, we
all
do.
Right? So 3-3 rule. Keep this in mind. No more than 3 times a day. It's a little too frequent. Want to be aiming sort of for once a day. Good form is everything. We'll talk about that. But also no less than once every 3 days. So that's the 3-3 rule. You want to come in between.
What should our poop look like?
Well, let's take a look. Let's do a forensic dive into what your poop should look like by bringing this Bristol Stool Chart to life. It's a real stool chart, by the way, that's available for people to look up online.
Okay.
This is just in clay form. But I think it's really important to take this real deep dive look at your poop because it shows, it's like a window into your health at the end of the day. So what you want first and foremost is the shape to be like an S. And this is type 3 and this is type 4, and they're both perfectly healthy. Why like an S? Because the lowest part of your colon is also shaped like an S. So if you have enough fiber and lots of fruits and vegetables in your diet, it's going to come out the way that your lower colon is shaped.
What happens if it looks like this?
Yeah, that's a problem. So that's too infrequent, and a lot of folks have experienced this. If it's chronic, that's irritable bowel syndrome in a constipation form, or just chronic lack of water or fiber, and that's really unhealthy because that's toxins and sludge just sitting at the bottom of your colon for way too long before you have a bowel movement. So we got to correct that often through diet, lifestyle, taking pre and probiotics. It's a big buzzword of the day because they work.
And if it looks like this, there may be a problem.
Well, you may have just come back from Mexico. I'll tell you on the far end there, that's way too loose, no form. And of course, this is still not good enough because although there's more form to it, the edges are poorly shaped, the color is off, there might be too many fats in the diet, or probably an enzymatic dysfunction. So there could be a whole bunch of things. You want to talk to your family doctor if this is happening too frequently.
What should our poop smell like?
Well, they're not going to ever smell like roses, let me tell you that. But they also shouldn't be tremendously sulfurous and foul odor. I mean, it's always going to smell, but it shouldn't be unbearable, okay? Because
I need to talk to my husband.
Look, listen. If it is too sulfurous, there may also be a bit of an issue with enzymes or the ability to break down proteins, because those will create, if you're not able to break down proteins in your diet, they will create that very, very malodorous, so you can't even stand your own experience. Right? Should
it sink or should it float?
These are conversations we have to have. If it floats, that means there's probably too much fat in your diet or you're not breaking the fats down effectively. If it sinks too quickly, then that means, like a brick, that might mean there's not enough fiber or there's not enough fat, okay? So what you want it to do is actually enter the toilet bowl like an Olympic diver, not make a lot of mess and splash, and you want it to kind of sit like a half-sunk submarine, because that means there's a perfect amount of fiber and fat in your diet.
How long should we be spending on the toilet?
You want to be in and out. Now, excuse the pun, you want to be gone, you don't want to be socializing on Facebook or Twitter or texting or reading magazines. You want to do your business. It's going to come out like this. Quick wipe and out you go. Wash your hands.
We want to be regular. Can you help us out?
Well, I have a perfect solution for regularity. We all do want to be improving our regularity. It's called Regular Girl. All right, Regular Girl is a phenomenal new product that's got prebiotics, which are soluble fiber, we're just talking about this fiber, necessary, and probiotics in there. So these are good little bacteria that you want in your intestines because it'll help you create this perfect form, and it'll help to keep you regular.
And for more information?
Well, just take a look at regulargirl.com where you'll find a whole bunch more videos and explanations on how to get this perfect poo.
Thank you so much, Bryce.